You've got Nick Spooner at your first interview as Hyde boss.
Second.
Did Luke get you the other day? Oh, right, okay, fair. I've got to make a cup of tea then, so I didn't hear that bit. So, off to a winning start in Manchester Premier Cup semi-final. 2-1 win. Bit hairy at times, but a real end-to-end battle, and we got over the line in the end.
Well, you expect it in a semi-final, don't you? You know, teams are both going out to win. But yeah, really pleased with the boys. You know, the fans deserve it. The players deserve something to celebrate. So yeah, the happy dressing room.
There was a few little bits, not wholesale change or anything like that, but a few little tinkers that you made to the side. Chinedu started on the left flank today, moving Pratty into number 10, and Tongi dropped down to the middle of the pack. What was the thinking behind that?
I've seen the team before at the beginning of the season, seeing the team, so I knew it. And I thought today, let's have a look at the squad. A good opportunity. We've got a league game, it's really important. So I just thought before we go into the league game, I'll review the squad and rest a few of them. You know, the young lads have done great. Lewis and Cam have been great, and I just thought tonight back in the time. I know it's not nice in the semi-final, but they were carrying a bit of knocks from Saturday, and I thought let's have a look at the two boys and try and get Pratty more involved in the game. You know, the club go through on the left, and he's a very good player. I just wanted to try and get him on the ball more.
Was it a kind of chance to experiment a little bit tonight then?
You can't really experiment in the semi-final, you know. So I just wanted to see the boys. I wanted to, you know, open it up to the squad and say everyone's going to have a chance, you know, before we get into the league games.
And what was your assessment then? Give it a score out of 10.
We tried a bit of playing out from the back. We tried to get them on the ball, you know. Obviously, they got a bit nervy sometimes, and the rotation wasn't there in midfield, you know. So we've got to work on that. But out of 10, I'm happy with 6, 7 out of 10. I'm not setting anywhere I want more.
We've got Baseford at home on Saturday. They're a team who, like us, they've been a little bit in and out, form-wise. But it feels like it's a game that, I don't want to say it's there for the taking, but, you know, we've got a decent chance.
We have got a decent chance. Like you say, in this league, everyone's beating everyone. It's just so strange, you know. One minute you look at the results and you go, where's that come from? So we just got to put a run together, and that's what was important again tonight to win. You know, we've gone now, is it 3 unbeaten now, 2 wins, and then hopefully going to Saturday, the boys a bit more confidence, and then let them express themselves, because we're dangerous in the final third.
Have you been given a brief for the rest of the season, other than obviously avoid the drop? Are you looking more towards building towards next season while you're sort of at it as well, sort of half an eye on that?
You've got half an eye on that, but it's important the club stay in this division, you know, without a doubt. You know, that's a brief. That was a brief when I came in. They want to stay in this division, and obviously the supporters do, the board do, the players do. You know, everyone wants to, so that's the main brief. You know, stay in this division.
Tell us a bit about yourself, Nicky. I've never called you Nicky there. Get myself whacked for that. But anyway, tell us a bit about yourself. Obviously, first interview on 26-0 at least. Second with Luke.
Yeah.
Am I right in thinking this is your first management role in senior football?
Yes.
I know you've done a lot of youth football before.
Yeah, it's the first. So at Bolton, obviously, I managed all the teams, and I got a little taste a couple of years ago in the Championship as assistant manager. And I thought to myself, you know, it means something here. And then at the end, with all the situation at Bolton Wanderers, we took the team on a couple of occasions and worked closely with professionals, you know, the pros. And I got a taste for that. And then coming away, I've been watching non-league. I've been working a bit up at Bamber, you know, scouting with them, my lads up there. And I just thought, if an opportunity came up, you know, I'd like to give it a chance. And luckily enough, a good club, very good club like this has come in for me and given me that first chance. Everyone's got to have the first chance.
True enough. And you brought Gav McCann with you as well. No stranger to us, of course. He was assistant manager to Scott McNiven back in the day. And it's great to see him back round the place as well. But what made you bring Gav with you?
Well, when Gav finished playing, I mentored him basically. And his coaching, his transition into being a coach. And we worked together at Bolton with the 16s, and then he left to head of coaching. And when I went 18s, straight away I brought Gav back in. So I worked with Gav for about 6 or 7 years, and his knowledge, like, you know what I mean, his knowledge, the way he is with the play, he's down to earth. You know, they can look up. He's a Premier League footballer, so he's a great model for the players. Just, you know, just in training, doesn't say much, Gav, but what he says, you know, you sit back and listen. So that's mainly for his experience.
And finally, before we let you go, every new manager wants to put the stamp on a side. I mean, do you have any signings in mind or areas of the pitch that you'd like to strengthen?
There's a couple of areas. We're short on in some positions, you know, we've only got 2 of the centre backs, haven't we? We've got the 2 full backs there on loan, so we could do a defender. Midfield, we're okay, but you want something on the bench to say, you know, we need to change it, and that's what I'm looking at. You know, just if every club does it, don't they? They just change last 20 minutes, fresh legs on, something new on, give the opposition a problem, and that's what we're looking at the top end of the pitch.
Thank you very much.